Hello everyone, my name is Juanita Maldonado and today I am accompanied by Coach Flowers. So Coach Flowers, the moment we've been waiting for, it's coming along, but before we do that, I know you had a very successful meet last weekend at the Bobcat Classic. So talk to us a little bit about that. How did that go?
Yeah, it was a big weekend for us. We were really trying to gear up the kids to perform well and gain some confidence going into our conference championship, and really focusing on, just one or two events, not really loading them up too much, but we made sure they were well rested and prepared for the meet, and yeah, we had some good outcomes.
You talked about the conference championship coming up as well. So with the success you've been having, how will you make sure that success transfers into this meet?
Well, when you get into championships, really it's just about sticking to your guns and doing what you've been doing all year, and not making the moment too big, and just sticking to what you're used to. And we've had some good practices. We're relatively healthy. So, I think if we just go in and focus on what we can control, and just execute how we know how to execute, I think we'll be fine.
What are your goals for both the men's and women's teams?
Really just to compete hard, go have some fun, support each other, have great attitudes, and, not dwell too much on one certain thing. Like, if you have a bad race or a bad event, hey, brush it off, get to the next one, and just focus on what's in front of us.
You have come to the point where you have to make your final decision on what athletes will compete and what event they will compete in. At any point, did you ever maybe face any difficulties trying to figure this out? And how do you figure this out?
Oh, it's always difficult. I think, we look at the conference list and we see, okay, where are some places we can score? Maybe what are some weaker events, or where are we strong? And where can we possibly sneak in kids to certain events? But usually we look at the top 16 on the performance list, something like that, or maybe if a kid's been injured, where we see them really progressing in practice, that could be an indication that they may be able to score. But our conference is getting tougher. Our conference is getting very competitive, and so it's tough to make that top 16. So that's kind of the threshold that we look at, for selecting our travel squad for the WAC.
You mentioned sneaking in. Can we expect any surprises from the final decisions?
I guess you'll have to find out.
Oh, okay. So every athlete really is an athlete to watch out for, because you just never know where they're coming from. But I'm wondering, is there a specific athlete that we have to keep an extra eye out for?
I wouldn't really say that. There's one particular athlete that you've got to look out for. We're all expecting big things for all of our kids. And I've seen kids that come in ranked as the 16th seed come out of a championship victorious, and so I'm not gonna say one athlete is maybe more important to our program than another. Really, it's just about our team going and supporting each other, and everyone stepping up in their own way.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
For V Nation, my name is Juanita Maldonado.